Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions October 22, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. October 22, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. America is changing the rules of the game. Will Savaya fulfill Trump's dream of controlling Iraq's oil? Quote, the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump has taken an unconventional step in its policy toward Iraq by appointing Mark Savaya as the U.S. Special Envoy to Baghdad, instead of a traditional ambassador. Economic analysts believe that the Trump administration is increasingly appointing figures from the financial and business sectors to manage sensitive international issues, with the goal of transforming foreign policy into a profitable investment platform. October 22, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The oil and gas law will likely be after the event we are waiting for. Emo October 22, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. The finance minister on television talking about their trip to Washington. They say they talked with the IMF, World Bank, U.S. Treasury, saying they have agreed to align Iraq's priorities with our monetary reform for 2026. They're going to support our plan. They have agreed with everything about our monetary reform. October 22, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Energy expert, 70% of the articles of the oil and gas law have been agreed upon. Quote, the oil export agreement will help to pass the oil and gas law in the 6th session of the Iraqi parliament, provided there is no political interference. Fortunately, 70% of the articles of the draft law have been agreed. The oil and gas law, HCL, has not been passed and needs to be passed in order to see the reinstatement. October 22, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, question. Mark, has the full HCL law passed in Iraq? Mark Z. Not yet, but we are watching it. October 21, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 I've always said the moment you see the HCL, nanoseconds later you're going to see the new exchange rate, because that's the only reason why you saw the HCL. The exchange rate calculated it. But we need the law. The Iraqi dinar is the linchpin. Everyone is waiting for it. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. The Minister of Trade discusses with the Director General of the World Trade Organization the steps for Iraq's accession to the organization. Quote, T is noteworthy that this movement is the first of its kind in about 16 years, as part of Iraq's efforts to resume the steps to join the World Trade Organization. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. We had the Deputy Governor talking about not floating the currency. Also, the plan to delete the zeros is still on. Those are really key points. We all know that's what's been taking place over the last week. October 21, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. A trading superpower does not do it at 1310. Iraq is becoming a superpower trading hub. October 21, 2025 Guru Nader from the Mid-East. I think the rate will be between $2.87 and $3.22. Me personally, I'll take it at $2. I don't care. I would like 76 cents in the beginning, and then after a couple weeks we'll go to $2 or $2.50 or $3, but at least they test the economy with it. Because if you throw it at $3 and then the economy crashes right away, it doesn't have any value after 4 or 5 days. October 21, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, comment, Mark. Everyone is concerned about going to the best banking facility that has the best rates. Mark Z. I am still being told the rates should be the same no matter what banking facility you go to, so they have standardized the rates on purpose to avoid this. I believe this to be accurate and true. If you are worried about this, do not rush to be the first person to exchange. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Al-Ghariri. Iraq's negotiations to join the World Trade Organization are ongoing. October 21, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26122 Circa Emo is the key that opens the door for the new exchange rate. Then what it does, it looks at the laws that are being passed with it. There are many laws. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Jeff. Remember the 25 budget is fully amended, ready for approval. They don't have anything left to tell you about it. They'll most likely give us very short notice, in relation to the rate change, could be the day of or 1 to 3 days out. It's going to be very short announcement lead time from the physical timing of the rate change. October 21, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU MOF report, 12-2C in the current Iraqi budget refers to a specific clause of the 3-year budget law number 13 of 2023. This clause addresses the reimbursement by Baghdad to the Kurdistan Regional Government, KRG, for the production and transportation costs of oil produced in the Kurdistan region. First of all, this subsection has nothing to do with the exchange rate. Secondly, they aren't likely to pass this anytime soon considering the proximity of the upcoming election. They haven't even selected a consulting agency to put a fine point on the amount of reimbursement. Per barrel of oil, $16 per barrel is the current payment. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Trump sends his envoy and prepares his list. Washington is paving the way for sanctions against Iraq's elites. Before the elections quote. Washington is moving in a dual direction regarding Iraq as the November 11 elections approach, with threats of potential sanctions on the one hand and the appointment of a new special envoy on the other. This signals that the Iraq issue has returned to the forefront of American attention as a testing ground for the balance of deterrence with the Iranian axis, rather than as an arena for direct confrontation. October 21, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Al-Sudani says the volume of Arab and foreign investments that had entered Iraq exceeded $102 billion. We're talking about a lot of money moving in. Why? Because they have security, stability and sustainability. They're consistently hammering it home. That's the education for the citizens. All those reassurances, that's the part you really should be focused in on. Yeah, we're tired. We're waiting for this to happen. I get all that, but I see progress. I see the changes. This isn't something that's taken place in the past. October 21, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 If Sudani does not release the new exchange rate, especially before the elections, he might as well kiss the prime minister position goodbye. Because not only will the citizens not vote for him, but Trump will not allow him to be prime minister. Trump will put sanctions back on Iraq, destroy the whole monetary reform. October 21, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, question. What do you guess will be the dinar rate mark? Mark Z. I think the absolute worst will be $1. Realistically I expect it to be around $4 to $6, and the dawn I still think in the low $2 range. But no one will know for sure until we are at the banks. October 21, 2025 Intel Guru Wolverine, via Judy Byington. I like to tell you that I'm overwhelmed with emotions that soon this will be all over. I'm not here to give you hopium and play with your emotions. Please believe me that this definitely coming. October 21, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat Iraq plans to double oil exports through reopened Kirkuk-Ceyhan pipeline. Iraq aims to more than double crude oil exports through the reopened Kirkuk-Ceyhan pipeline by next year, according to state oil marketer SOMO. All I can add is wow. 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 October 21, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. I don't know of anything now that's holding us up. This is what we heard from Iraq. All they need now is the go-ahead from the United States, and that go-ahead should be a call or some communication from President and or Scott Bessent. When those guys decide to let this go, that's when we get notified. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net